Hi, Lisa, and for my biology stress, I chose the deltoid muscle, and that would include this area right here. And the deltoid muscles are skeletal muscles, and uh, it's a voluntary muscle. We choose to use it with our arm here, and to move, and then it'll affect our deltoid muscle. There are tendons attached to the bones. And I chose an arm abduction exercise, which is raising arms out from the sides of the body and holding my hand out with different weights. I didn't do this the entire time as I didn't want to hurt myself, but I definitely tried on my walk over the course of several days to hold my arm out as long as possible. Before the extension of the arm, I tried to use some warm up activities for my muscle. And then there was a cabin behind my house on a walk. And I walked that same distance and I measured it. And I believe it was like 2/10 of a mile. So I walked the same distance with each day with different sizes of weights. So my graph, one variable was the different weights or measurements that I would hold or carry, and particularly with the arms out, that was the deltoid muscle here, and the other control was the level of stress or fatigue on my body, on my muscle in particular, the deltoid muscle, and on a scale of 1 to 5. So the first day the first day I didn't carry any weights because I wanted to walk and see how it felt, and no fatigue at all, fine. The next day I carried this bottle, one in each hand, and both sides of my body, and it's 6.7 ounces. And like I said, to warm up, I would kind of do some curls or extensions, carry it, and then as long as I could, hold it this far to see how far I could go or how close I could get to that same distance with the cabin at my side. And the first day, it was not bad. I was able to carry this and not a problem. And the next day, I carried this other bottle, 13.7 ounces. It's a bottle of coffee, and I did the same thing, kind of some warm ups and then holding my arm out. And that was harder. It was heavier, and my arms were my arms and my muscle were sore here. I could feel some stress and tension and tightness and the use of that muscle. And I couldn't carry it as far with my arms straight out. Um, and it was just quite a bit more stress. And then, of course, carrying none or carrying the smaller bottle. And actually, the next day or that night, I had trouble kind of sleeping because it kind of hurt. I had to get up and take a Tylenol. It's because I'm not used to using that muscle or carrying anything extra when I walk, and so I did feel the stress and fatigue on my muscle. And then the following day, I carried a heavier weight, 15.5 ounce can of beans in each hand, and again warming up and using the arms and particularly this muscle here holding out. And that was quite rough, although I could feel the stress and the fatigue, but I also felt that I was not aware, conscious of strength. I felt like I had built a muscle or had a stronger muscle or strength or resistance to be able to do this longer. Even though it was stress, I felt like I had a muscle that I wasn't aware of, a stronger muscle. I could just feel there was a strength there that I had built up a stronger muscle from this activity or exercise. And my control was the same distance of a walk. And so my hypothesis was if I carry different weights, then my muscles, particularly my deltoid muscles, my arm muscles, will be sore but stronger. And surprisingly, like I said, I was really aware of that muscle strength, even though there was stress and fatigue on that muscle. And here's a picture of me out in the field the one day trying to take a selfie. Here's me out in the field holding the first bottle, and just hope you can see that activity of holding the arm out to try to build more stress or fatigue on that deltoid muscle. I think these are kind of all the same. I was trying to get that picture. So thank you for watching and listening, and it was an interesting experience.